Hey friends, today we're gonna continue my story actually in playing Final Fantasy 11 in 2022. As I have mentioned before, I did play hardcore up until 2006, and after that I just playing leisurely until 2007. Yeah, around that time I quit. 2006. Yeah, 2006 is around the time where I quit, and then I did replayed again in 2017 just for 1 month. And during that time, it's so much overwhelming because the game system itself have changed so much. Some skills are changed, some technique or key items are changed. The chocobo slash mount now are changed. Experience are now changed. Where you died now, you don't lose as much. I'm not sure about the how much penalty right now, but yeah, but it's changed so much for the better though. But the game is still complex. My first job to hit the level cap 75 was my red mage, and when I rejoined at 2017, I realized that the maximum level is now up to 99. So yeah, I still do remember how to play the character. I mean, I can play my job well, but I don't know. I totally almost forget everything about this dungeon system and all that. All I know is just to go solo, because anyway back then is I spend most of the time soloing anyway. But the good thing is that one of my strength in video games, right? It's actually my tenacity in grinding. I mean, it means that, like, what I want to say, that I'm quite strong at grinding. Yeah. So having said that, where the most difficult part for me actually is to catch up where I was left off before I quit. Like for example, I'm doing the Chain of Promethea mission, the Ancient Vows. It took me quite a while to actually to get back where I was. I have to get some items to use it to across the bridge, yeah, something like that. It's yeah, it's quite damn confusing. Also, my level is 99 actually, because during my return in 2017, in within 2 months, 1 month or 2 months, I think, yeah, almost 2 months. All I do is grind the level solo. By the way, I grind the level solo and learning new things, which is this is important, which are trusts. Trust is the new ability or spells that allows you to summon NPC. I know it sounds crazy, but those NPCs actually, they can tank, they can heal, they can DPS. So all you need to do, just lock on the target and they can do the rest. This is a truly game breaking for me, that is, because I did find leveling in Final Fantasy 11 was an adventure itself. It was a progress. It's a difficult progress. You have to know your job. You have to understand your friend's ability or your other people's ability, or you have to be in the same range of game skill, because one cannot be too overpowerful and one is just getting carried. Doesn't work that way. These NPCs can even skill chain and magic burst. Now you can progress in any expansion except the end game, that is. You can progress with just trust, just NPCs helping you. It's good for people that first time playing or having difficulty matching the time zone with anybody else. Well, I believe that it does remove some of the gaming experience, the difficult one, but yeah, I mean, I get benefit of it too. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I think it's a good change. So yeah, anyway, I quit before even experiencing Chain of Promethea. So I have no gears or content progress on which is released on Chain of Promethea. This is also my first time reading. I mean, not reading, watching this cutscene by myself. Luckily I haven't even spoiled myself anything on watching any other players YouTube. So since this is my first time, so might as well I record it. Yeah, just for my future enjoyment. Yeah. But if you watch my battle scenes later on, you may notice that, it's not may notice, it's obviously noticeable that I am so much stronger for this content. Maybe the word is too overpowered actually. I mean, I'm overly over leveled for this content, because back then when I return in not return I mean when I just for fun logging in 2017, I had help with someone. There's a friend that helped me to unlock my trust ability, where I can summon tank or healer and such NPCs like that. The moment after I unlock that ability, within 2 months, I've done nothing, exactly nothing else, other than grinding level. So all I did is level up, find a new area where enemies has higher level, so I can get experience. I grind all the way until I reach level 99 on quite few characters. I do have warrior, paladin, white mage, red mage, monk, yeah, things like that. So yeah, 2 months, 100% grinding only. And then for some reason I'm not sure myself also, for some reason I stopped playing this game for a while. I'm not sure why. But the good thing about this game, when you are inactive, they just cut your billing, so you can continue later on using your unused days, which is kind of fair. So fast forward to 2022. Anyway, you can see me hitting this enemy like almost effortless. So anyway, in 2022, for some, I don't know, I just remembered this game and I really feel that I want to play it. So I re-download, setting up the most atrocious play online services, which is crazy annoying, but not as annoying, guys. Now it's not as annoying anymore, and they accept more payment options, unlike previous one, which is super crazy. Anyway, now it's quite lenient. So I play this game again, leveling my main job, which is red mage, monk, and dark knight. Actually, it was red mage and dark knight, but getting dark knight gears is really hard for me. I mean, since I'm like level 90 99 noobs, it's hard for me to get a good dark knight gear. So I use monk as an alternative. Now my monk is quite powerful, so I really grinded. It's actually from December. I played this game from late December. I grind so much until I'm quite overpowered. Yeah. Truthfully, the stories are really great. I'm just overwhelmed right now because there are so many stories that I haven't done. Also, they have this Rhapsody of Vana'diel, which is something like a different campaign by itself. Yeah, I heard that it was a really good story. I only unlocked maybe the beginning part just to get the trust. After that, I haven't touched it anymore. I focused myself to beat the Promethea, because because I cleared Zilard back then, but yeah, I don't remember anything about Zilat now. So when we went to the, what do you call it, more heavy, where to go to the moon, I don't even remember much about it. Yeah. Well, the reason that I don't remember much, I wouldn't say I wouldn't remember much, because back then, the Japanese group that I told you guys about, they really interested in my healing and support ability. So I'm becoming like a company slave for that group. So they give me gears. They invite me into notorious monsters farming. They give me gills also. Yeah, just because I'm useful for them. So yeah, I in before, when I was level 75, right? I grind so much. I grind like circuit ring. Circuit ring was crazy back then. I we hunted. uh, I was It was like what, 15 times, crazy amount of times, competing with other groups. It's so it's bloody difficult. Yeah. So back then my story, back then all my life was actually grinding, partying and grinding items with my friends. And now in 2022, I go solo and grind experience by myself. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, that's also explain why my right mage back then hit 75 earlier than my other jobs, because yeah, I was quite needed by a lot of people. So that's why I can farm easy. All I need to do just farm Notorious Master, get the item, sell it, and buy for the things that I need. Then once I got it, I went party with them. 3 days, 4 days, I got my level, and repeat. Anyway, that should conclude my story about Final Fantasy 11 back then. And yeah, for now I'm still overwhelmed again, and I'm still unsure on how should I tackle this game, and how should I make video about it, so I can watch it again in future. Like, maybe if you saw my Dark Souls 2 video, you all know that this is like my online diary, my online gaming diary. So yeah, thank you for listening. Actually, until then, cheers, guys.